Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also, share the videos. I want to thank you, folks, for watching, liking, and sharing my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks. There's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets' upcoming game with the Chicago Bears. Boy, oh boy, it's our time. It's our time. It's time for us to go up against another team on our road to making things happen. Okay? Coming off of an L, all right, but that's in the past. We can get back on a roll against these Bears, all right? So I want to start with the New York Jets offense, okay? As we know, Zach Wilson has been benched, okay? Played badly against the Patriots. Also had some issues in that in the post-game press conference. He's apologized for it. You know, the team accepted his apology. But the accumulation of the play and then the comments, and Sulla was just like, dude, you need a reset. They came out and said that he needs a reset. So they're going to allow him to, sit down for a second and kind of figure things out. Sulla will figure out when he should be put back out on the field. All right. But Zach Wilson will be inactive for this game. Joe Flacco will be the number 2 quarterback. And Mike White will be the number 1 quarterback. So he's going to be our starter here. Now, as we go forward with Mike White, it's going to be very interesting because this system, this Jets offensive system, this Shanahan system, really doesn't ask your quarterback to do too much, okay? It doesn't ask your quarterback to go crazy. It really doesn't, all right? All it really asks the quarterback to do is get the ball out of your hands quickly to the guys in space. That's it. Check downs, drag routes coming across the middle, a lot of that stuff, that's what it's predicated on. You get the ball in the hands of the guys in space and you allow them to eat up yardage. And it's heavy on the run. It's all about running the football and running the football effectively. That's what it is. I've said this since we brought Sulla in the building and since LaFleur was named the offensive coordinator. I watched the Niners. I'm here on the West Coast. Listen, that's what they do. They have one of the most boring, successful offenses I've ever seen, and they do every single year. Even Jimmy Garoppolo saw success in this scheme. He's not very good, all right? So when you look at that, Mike White is a guy that can do that. The last time we saw Mike White last season, let me tell you, that Cincinnati game that he played, phenomenal. And that's exactly what he did. Got the ball out of his hands quickly. He was hitting Michael Carter quite a bit. And what happened? Michael Carter went off in that game. He was checking the ball down. He was making the throws that was necessary to the guys that were running open, within the defense. And he made it happen, okay? And I think that he can continue to do that this season as well. Now, one of the things I want to see this season is when the defense kind of inches up and goes, okay, we're going to take away that short to, kind of intermediate stuff, will he be able to go over the top and get it deep, all right? That's what we're going to see. So I want to see what happens when defenses kind of make the adjustment that way. But I think Mike White is the right guy for the job, and I think he can see some success this year within this offense because, man, the weapons are here, all right? So I think Mike White is going to be solid in this upcoming game. Now, Corey Davis is back. That's going to be a big help to Mike White. Here's the big target, man. Again, Corey Davis, we've been missing him for a minute due to an injury. He's back now, so he'll be playing against the Bears. Man, I gave Corey Davis a call on the old phone. I said, yo, my man, you ready to go? He said, yeah. I said, yo, Corey, you going to go out there and absolutely destroy these fools? He said, yes, Joe, I am. So I expect Corey Davis to come back and have a big-time impact. Now, with Corey Davis back on the field, we know Denzel Mims, before Corey Davis went out, he was inactive. Sulla has come out and said that Denzel Mims will be active and he will remain to have a role within the offense. So that's good, right? Now, a guy that's going to benefit from Corey Davis being active will also be Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson is going to have his matchups because Corey Davis coming back, being that big body, being a guy that can go up there and get it. Defenses sometimes are going to want to key in on him a little bit more than everyone else. So Garrett Wilson, who's already been playing very well, I expect him to really have his pick of the litter as far as matchups. I think he's going to be able to beat a lot of people. Another guy I think that's going to benefit as well, and a guy that I want to see really be put in a position to have an uptick in production within this offensive system, Elijah Moore. I'm wondering, man, big question mark next to his name. When is Mike LaFleur going to do more to get the ball in this guy's hands? And this would be an amazing game to do that. Now, I get, again, Zach Wilson was missing him from time to time, but with Mike White back out there, Corey Davis back out there, Elijah Moore, I think, is going to absolutely destroy people, especially now that he's coming from the slot. He's going to destroy these slot corners all day. So I expect him to have a big game against the Bears. Now, the Bears secondary is good, man. They're very solid. They're very solid against the pass. This Bears defense is very solid against the pass, but the secondary's banged up, all right? Now, you got Kyler Gordon, who's going to be out. That's one of their starting corners. He's dealing with an injury. He's going to be out in this game. Jaquan Brisker as well, one of their starting safeties. He's going to be out in this game. Now, Eddie Jackson's still going to be out there. Eddie Jackson's one of the better safeties in the league, for real, all right? He's the real deal, and he's been good for quite a minute, okay? We have to be concerned about this guy, because this guy, they kind of move around from time to time too. He's a guy that will come down into the box and lay the wood if you're trying to run, and he's also a guy that's very solid in coverage. So Eddie Jackson is a guy to look out for the Bears. Now, I'm also looking at the New York Jets running game, and I'm saying, hey, can we get that going? Against the Patriots, we didn't rush good enough. We did not run the ball effectively in that game. That's a fact. I don't even want to get back into that, okay? But James Robinson, Michael Carter, give those boys give the Bears a healthy dose of those boys, okay? They should absolutely have the ball in their hands. We need to be running the ball down the Bears' throats. When you look at this Jets offensive line as well, there's a question mark. Max Mitchell could be activated for this game, okay? At the time that I'm filming this, he's not been activated yet, so he's not activated, but he could be. Now, if he is activated, I'm wondering if they start him at right tackle. We'll see what happens going forward, but again, there's a question that Max Mitchell could be active, so we'll see. Also expect Tyler Conklin to continue to be solid and have a solid game against the Bears too. He's really been a safety blanket for the Jets quarterbacks, and he's a guy that's been making plays within the receiving game for us. So when you look at the defensive side of the ball, for the Jets, it's a big question with Justin Fields, whether he's going to play or not. Now, Justin Fields is dealing with a separated shoulder. There's some question marks, a lot of reports saying he may have a torn labrum, but according to all reports, he's having trouble just handing the ball off in practice. So I can't imagine that this guy is going to actually play against us. I can't imagine that he's going to do that. But maybe they do put him out there. Now, Justin Fields, we all know the type of weapon he is. Great running around, but he's great from the pocket too. We've seen the flashes. The guy can throw the ball. Even though the Bears lack offensive weapons, he's still out there making plays, all right? So if they start him, we have to worry about him running around. We also have to kind of see where he is throwing the ball as well. Again, that shoulder injury, it could take a lot out of you, especially, again, he's having trouble handing the ball off. So more than likely, I think the Bears are going to start Trevor Siemian, all right? And if they start him, let me tell you something. This Jets pass rush is going to annihilate him. Carl Lawson, Jermaine Johnson, Michael Clemens, Quinnen Williams, all our guys up front, all right, are absolutely going to maul whatever Bears quarterback that they put out there on the field. I'm telling you, I think we just annihilate him. Seriously, all right? Rankins is still going to be out. We know that, so we're dealing with that injury up front. But all our defense, I don't think our defense is, going to give up too much in this game at all. I don't question the impact that our defense will have in this game. Even their wide receiver core, Mooney, St. Brown, Chase Claypool, respect to him. Reed, Sauce, and Michael Carter would just evaporate those guys. Real talk. I'm that confident. I think that our defense will just absolutely maul them, and they will not have much of a chance. I'm more concerned about our offense handling their side of the bargain, of the deal. Especially, again, Mike White coming out. I want to see what he's going to bring to us. But as long as he gets the ball out of his hands quickly and doesn't do anything crazy, a bunch of crazy turnovers, I think we'll be good to go. So with that said and done, I am taking the New York Jets to beat the Chicago Bears 24-10. 24-10, I'm taking the Jets. I think our defense mauls them. I think we have solid field position. And I think Mike White does just enough, man. Does just enough. Our running game is solid. And I think we're able to punch in some TDs, get things rolling, and take care of business. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about Mike White getting his start against the Bears? What are your expectations of him? What are your thoughts about Corey Davis returning? What are your thoughts about our defense? Do you think they'll be able to really clamp down on this Bear offense? Comment down below. Let's go back and forth. You folks have a good one. Peace.